Stumbling in, stumbling in.
I'm falling for you and all that you do. Anyway, have to look out for our karaoke version of Stumbling In.
We'll work on it.
We're working on it. A reel on Instagram, I reckon. Okay. Maybe shorts on YouTube. You never know.
Yeah.
Get 1 million views. I reckon. Got to get our wigs out.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be the man. The raspy voice. Right. You can be Susie Quattro.
I'll be Susie Quattro.
Yeah.
That'll be good. That'll be nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to do a video today on Farnsey's mid-back because he said when he's having a shave each morning he feels his back. So tell us a bit about that.
I'm feeling tight in my mid-back. So it'd be nice to have it treated. Yeah,
yep.
Definitely.
Yeah, easy. So I reckon, no further ado, jump on the table and you'll smooth it out for you. So this might.
Thank you, mate.
So he's saying between, like along the spine.
Yes, on
either
side of the spine. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's feeling a bit tight.
Yeah.
Has awareness. So
yes. Yeah.
what we can do is work on that. I'm just gonna. It's like an opening ritual that we've done here many times, but I reckon just some work down along here, and then I might just try and push it out where it's stuck in along that spine and try and open up this space. So it might be a postural thing as well. So we can kind of work on things in the gym a bit too. If it's sort of a bit stretched out and rounded, posture's is humped back, so we can kind of work on getting the muscles in between the shoulder blades a bit healthier, a bit stronger and things like that. So you might be doing too much pushing, say. This is probably a pretty common thing. You know, people that do bench and buys all the time, they're not actually doing the rows and the things that work the back. You know, you can kind of, you don't really need equipment. You can kind of do the down under pull up, you know, where you kind of just get a bar, like at a football ground, like here in Australia. We've got plenty of things like that where you can kind of get under it and you kind of just pull your body up towards it and kind of really gets the back muscles going. So I might do another stroke just inside your shoulder blade there and hook onto those tendons that are inside the scapula, just with the side of my hand here. And just work those tendons. So you don't need heaps of pressure, but you kind of want to engage with them and wait for them to melt like that. So I can just feel there's a really good spot there.
Yeah, there is.
And that might even be reflecting up into the neck and the head as well.
Right. On the left hand side, definitely.
Yep. So you can kind of just sort of explore, and as you find things, you fix them. So that's what we do. So I've been able to identify the blocks. It's like a speed hump. When you kind of driving your car, you come to a speed hump, you don't just go put the accelerator down, you kind of put the brakes on and you kind of go over it slowly. If you try and go over a speed hump fast, it's pretty jerky and harsh on your car, harsh on your body, and all the stuff in your car will go flying. So don't want the stuff in your car going flying, do I, Farnsey? I want you to have a nice, easy ride. And
something there too.
Yeah. What did they do, like when you used to be learning to drive a limo, you used to have a glass of champagne sitting there and you don't want to spill it. So that's the
metaphor.
That's the metaphor here. We don't want to spill your wine, mate.
I feel that referring to my shoulder, tip of my shoulder.
Yeah, so out here.
Yeah.
So we're just sort of going nice and slow, and I can just sort of sense that things are clearing as I'm going. So pushing through, and I'm really trying to keep my bearings, keep on the rails, and the rails in this instance is the scapula, the shoulder blade. So I'm just trying to trace it round. So as it's kind of going around there, I'm going around there with it to try and, because I know that tendons attach to bones, so I want to treat where these tendons are attaching to the bone and
that is really referring to my shoulder.
Sort things out for Farnsey, like that. So I'm just sort of, it's just one stroke, do things once, do them well, do them once, you know, so you kind of can not have to come back to these spots if you clear the gunk in one go, like that.
Wow.
So I'll come out slowly. You can kind of see the redness there a bit. I don't know if you can pick that up. Just in here, really red. So just showing where the blood needed to go. So you can actually see Farnsey's, if you come around here, Lee, I reckon you'll be able to see that that's all kind of sloped down a bit. I can show you a bit of a stroke like this. We want to pull that down like that. Pull these ribs, pull all that fascia, all the bits that are connecting to the ribs.
Oh, mate, you hit something there. Oh.
Pull it down, so where it's all kind of in a bit of that hump type thing. We want to stretch all that fascia. It's like the case. We want to stretch out the case so that the insides can be not under so much pressure. So that's kind of what we're doing. Kind of see let's go slightly lower and pull on that. Stretch it down, stretch it out. There, I can feel a bit of tension.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to hold on that, hook onto that.
Oh.
Pull it down. So this spot here, I can really feel like the whole side of your back is starting to come down. So you can kind of see from that angle that's quite raised now in comparison. So you remember how they were both pretty same at the start. Now you can see that dramatic change. You can kind of see the difference.
Feel it.
Yeah. So that's a dramatic change. So just quickly, what I could do is to balance it up, I can push over. So we could go through that same sort of strokes that I did at the start on this side, but I can just sort of hold it, push it out, push it over. So taking that pressure off, I can just really push
something
it over.
there. Oh, mate.
Like that.
Wow.
So the slow nature of our work is what gets these permanent changes to happen. So we want the rubber sheets, the fascia, to stretch and, mobilise, not to be so compacted and dense. We want it to stretch out, move, mobilise, blood to flow, and you can really change the pain, you can change the function, so change performance. Yeah, a lot of times strength comes back after bodywork. It's like people can't believe it. Like they're just blocked a lot of times, and once they're unblocked, the function and the strength is there. They don't need stacks and stacks of exercise rehab. The capacity was there, but it was just blocked by, scar tissue or a guarding from the body. So I'm just going to go like that. So I can kind of do a bit of a stretch like that as well. Pull down on his hip, push up, and try and push that down. So just another way of treating in between the shoulder blades. Getting your back, am I, mate?
You are, mate. You're getting me back.
If you want to see, if you haven't watched already, there's another video that Farnsey and myself did. A little bit of stumbling in that video as well. But Farnsey treating my hip flexors, so the TFL and our adductor money spot.
Yes.
He gave me some curry. Was a bit of subliminal messaging in there, I think. Just
there
wasn't happy with me getting him to.
There was only kindness, mate.
Do a video. He's cruel to be kind. He was saying, "You need this, ninja. You need this, mate. It's good for you." Feeling good now. He challenged me at the time.
Yes, exactly.
So just sort of working all between that shoulder blade. So if we kind of perhaps have a look now, I reckon that's pretty even again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can just sort of see we might wrap the video up a little bit now, but you can just see by just demonstrating a few different techniques and working on a few areas, just how effective this work can be, and just sort of working where people tell you they need it. Like, so if you're a customer out there, make sure you tell your practitioner, this is the spot I want worked. Don't be scared. Just sort of don't think that they're superior and they're the expert on you, because that's wrong. You are the expert on you, and you're going to any practitioner, whether they're psychologist or physical therapist, for plumbing. We want to unblock things conceptually or physically so that you can feel better. The body can heal itself. So don't be scared of that intelligent information, because you've got pain in these regions for a reason. So might as well explore them first. That might cut to the chase. So don't be thinking that you need to look to a scan or look to somebody else's opinion on you. Just trust your own intuition, because your body has been giving you these messages. And you just want to explore it, because you can't figure it out by yourself. But you can kind of work together with somebody and have a really good result. So anyway, that's all my little speech for the day. Anyway, if you do like our channel, make sure you just subscribe, you like, you share our videos. We really appreciate your support. We've got a Patreon channel if you want to see more treatment, get to know the characters even deeper. Look at the links below. Got a bunch of online courses where you can learn how to be a practitioner. You can kind of get fit as fuck. Just got the best fitness course out there. People would not believe how good it is, because it's probably what you don't know us for, but it is the best fitness program you can possibly get. Functional fitness, but doing it with your mates as well. I think that's really important. So if you want to get fitter, buy it with a friend and do it together and get the results. Anyway, that's it for me for now. Farnsy, give me a done. Show us your face, mate.
Done!
Done!